What if I told you you exist within a computer system? Would you start analyzing every detail for signs of glitches? Attempt to hack the system for some cheat codes? Maybe demand a system upgrade because your simulated life just isn't running smoothly? Today we're diving into a topic as mind-bending as trying to fold a fitted sheet. Welcome back to Dialogue, where the conversations kill. Imagine this. Everything you see, hear, taste, and touch, your entire life in fact, could be a part of an insanely complex video game, and you're the main character. So if you've ever had the feeling that someone's out there controlling your every move, you might not be as paranoid as you thought. What if your favorite video game was so advanced that the characters in it started thinking they were real? Well, according to some really smart people who've spent too much time watching The Matrix, we might actually be those characters. Philosopher Nick Bostrom argues that if any civilization becomes advanced enough to create super realistic simulations, they'd run a ton of them, like teenagers with Wi-Fi. So, statistically speaking, according to the laws of probability, considering we're on the edge of such simulations, we might be in one. Imagine if the universe isn't built from particles and forces in space-time, but rather from abstract geometric shapes. These shapes that have been found by high-energy physicists, like the amplituhedron, help predict how particles interact in a way that's surprisingly simple and elegant. Instead of relying on complex space-time math, these shapes seem to encode the rules of physics themselves. Now, how does this tie into simulation theory? Well, if the universe operates on these underlying geometric principles, it could be like the code running in a computer simulation. The idea is that reality might be less about physical objects moving through space, and more about abstract mathematical structures that define how everything behaves, just like a highly sophisticated computer program. This suggests that our universe could be the product of a deeper computational framework, much like we'd expect if we were living in a simulation. Then there's quantum mechanics, which is science's way of saying we don't know what's going on, but it's super weird. Take the double slit experiment, where particles behave differently depending on whether they're being observed. It's like the universe is saying, "Oh snap! We're being watched. Act normal." Who hasn't had that awkward moment when you walk into a room and forget why? Or the creepy coincidence when you think about someone and then they call you? Deja vu. The Mandela effect. That one time you found your keys in the fridge. It just seems like sometimes the simulation's getting a little buggy. The real question is, if we do live in a simulation, what kind is it? Are we simply sentient NPCs, non-playable characters built into the system? Or is it more like a virtual reality, where we exist simultaneously in another realm, maybe in the form of pure consciousness, controlling avatars and living life after life, striving to become as much like source consciousness as possible, which is supported by the evidence of reincarnation? Either way, whether it's ones and zeros, which is just organized energy, or particles that make up atoms, which is just organized energy, there's overwhelming evidence that reality was intelligently designed, which means our sentience has a purpose. Let's discuss what that purpose is in the comment section. Make sure you like and subscribe, and until next time, see ya.